Hmm. Let me quickly address that little border that's created by my, Oh. I didn't look too closely. This is my new setup. Yik. I thought I had this set right. I didn't look at it properly earlier. The only thing I looked at briefly while setting up. Oh yeah, everything's right. I don't even need to do anything. I didn't even bother looking at the bottom of the screen. Ah. Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, right when I need it. Ah. Fucking the hell, this controller. Well, while that tries to... Don't give me a shit, you were full battery! Hello, Count Jack. My controllers. Also, new setup. I didn't have this properly set up like I thought I did. And, you know what? I'll fix this first, then we'll deal with the, Yeah, the great thing to do, huh? Yeah! There we go. It's been alright. Acorns are surprisingly hard to find. I haven't even gotten a single pine cone yet. I haven't been playing it as much as I should have. Mostly what I've been doing is been playing, there. Got that fixed, though. Mostly. Let me fix that little thing with the side of this, too. Never mind. But, yeah, I've been playing the, Turnip Stock Exchange. But, and, oh, man. It is really easy to rack up a lot of bells for that system. Even just with the people who don't charge fees. Yeah, you shake trees. Frickin'. My controller was synced right when I was starting. And now it refuses to sync. Give me a moment here. I have to pull this thing out and get it to resync again. And Oh, shake the keys that spawn off cliffs. Off cliff tops? Huh. You mean like pine trees? This is incredibly frustrating. This thing works 9 times out of... Oh! Wait, is it working now? No. No. I just wasn't looking. Trying to get this... to find the controller. Bloody hell. Make up your mind. I had something like this happen midstream yesterday. Yeah, the pine trees then. Let's see. Swapped mode, so it's back on, This is a very frustrating thing, because I've had this controller for a while, but I haven't done anything that could break only one mode on it. And it can't be freaking power. Unless the battery's partially cooked. Give me a moment to try something here. I'll try using that later. For now, it's plugged into the computer and charging. These things are very handy in making sure your Joy-Cons don't get damaged if you drop it or something, but they are a fucking pain to get. I have not... This is a very recent problem, and before that, that controller worked like a dream. What the... Took forever. Yeah. To get that to show up. Alrighty. Good. God, this has been another disaster of a start, hasn't it? Alright, so much for fixing that particular problem. I want to get these black bars off the side of the screen because they're put there by my capture card, but as it is, frickin' I made this for 16 by 9 and this shit happens. Okay. There we go. And I immediately break it because I want to adjust it a little bit. God dang it. Yeah, I had this big change in setup. Let's get the game actually started while I fix... And I forgot to get it calibrated just right for this. I'll be doing that off screen. But the main reason I don't really use my Joy-Cons much for this is because of the whole Joy-Con drift issue. Whoop. Frickin'. Fit. Yeah, there we go. Fit smoothly back in there. Now. Ugh. There we go. Did I finally get it back in there right? Yes, I did. Mostly. Let's just... There. I will jury rig that so that it actually looks right. Because before, it was actually squishing the game from an older setup that I hadn't changed for a couple of reasons. Ugh. There we go. Frickin'. But the other is I just prefer the feel of a normal controller in my hands. I use that when I'm in, you know, playing it on the go, but I prefer that controller. Heck. Ah. That's good. Yeah, okay, Isabel. Get through everything. You don't have any news. But yeah. I'm technically one day delayed because I wanted to make sure they didn't show up on my island when I wasn't looking. But yeah. This happened last week, which... Oh, maybe the battery on thing is going and it just needs to be charged whenever it's not in use. It works mostly fine when I use it for, Well, that's fine. Say how long you like. Yeah. Hello, dog. Gonna take a quick check-in with Stable. I talked to her enough that she's now giving me stuff. I haven't actually tried using any of her custom fabrics. Let's see if the shop's got anything interesting today. Outside of that, I'm gonna just pay off the last of my house money, because I wanted to do that on the stream. Let's see. What are those? Nah. But yeah. I had that leftover, but yeah, I got two things to talk about. I'll talk about the controller first. I use that controller when I stream Final Fantasy X, for instance. Completely fine. I use it for, you know, any game that uses a control pad on my computer. Let's see. What's that? Oh, that's what I need to make the combo thing. I'll buy that real quick. Oh. I still have money from the last time, yeah. Just curious, what you got? No! I never see prices over, but that much over 100 on my own island. Some people get lots of luck. Yeah, I don't even have the utility items. I stuffed my inventory. Actually, hold on, was that a TV? Full of items. I would probably that's TV. I actually do need that for that room. Yeah, I didn't even get to show off the last time because there was a couple other tech issues, including the controller doing that. Again, mostly no problem. Damn, that's an entire bag of money. Still want it? I can replace that little Apple TV. Something that's always the first one I find in the Animal Crossing games. Pay this off and then go around looking around my island for Slicker CJ. But yeah. So I have no idea what the hell's going on with it. But yeah. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Give me a uno momento. The deal with this guy. Frickin' baller bots. You don't see him over there, but in your chat, because it's a Twitch thing. But yeah. Boom. And gone. But, yeah. The other thing is I changed this up after... Oh, sure, let me just, pay this off. Drop the money off and go get my items out of my house. So I can, you know, so I can move around on your island properly and stuff, at least. Deposit. I was basing it off the savings balance, not my own. Oops. Okay, there we go. No. There. Misplaced a 0. Oh, I think. Oh. Not what I wanted, game. Thank you. Feel free to get things ready on your end. I'm gonna zip on over. But yeah, I guess I just have to leave this thing plugged in for a while so that it doesn't do stuff like that. Feel free to get your island ready, and I'm just gonna go and nab the rest of my things. But yeah, the overlay I was using until now is a holdover from back when I was doing mostly GameCube games or such like that. Things that weren't in 16:9. And because I fucked up when I was originally making it, I didn't properly back up. God, no. I can carry that. Yeah, this room's a work in progress. Let's see. Tools, but everything from my pockets. There we go. I think that's everything. I might be wrong. But I had it forever, but I just didn't get around to changing it after I started actually doing shit and was able to do shit that was in a higher thing. Alright, get ready to get that dodo code up. Ah. Don't have my swimming thing on. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah. Got some new villagers on my island. Gigi and Audie. Finally went up to 9 villagers and trade out Rofina for Gigi. Might be looking to trade it on again. Alright. But yeah. I even got it set up so that the streams from the PS2 looked good, but the I guess I blanked on actually doing it with the Switch. Still looks better than one was before because now it's not crunched. Ooh. There we go. Hold on. Sorry about that. Got an interruption. Alright, I'll start my flight to Smart Island, and you know what? I'm taking these things off and putting these in the controller thing. I've got these in a bundle along with a case, because it was really cheap to get it that way. A very boring looking case, but still. And some screen protectors, because my because the screen on it was a little, got a scratch on it. I'm like, yeah, no. Want that usable. They're really good for, you know, taking on the go, along with a back that you should absolutely always remember to take off before you try putting the Switch back in the dock. That is solid advice from me. Oh. They will not fit here otherwise, but I don't regret not using them most of the time. Much better than damaging something when I drop it, which is a problem because, yeah. I got item on the table. Hey there. Can I get my... Ah. Let me see what you got here. Classic bowl. Green shaggy rug. So you're decorating with fish now. I think I'll take that green shaggy rug. Not what I was aiming for, but you know what? I actually could use a picnic basket for my island, so that works. Ah, rock walls. Heard the sort of thing. Ah. A malevolent growl and glowing red eyes. Oh, I like that. But yeah, outside of the tournament exchange, I really haven't been doing it much today, this week. I mean, honestly, a lot of my free time is to the freaking editing for, at least, not all of it, but at least a decent degree of it has been to going to. Well, one day I spent merely the entire day making this, so again, I really should have thought that through better. Testing and setting up some things on my PS2, but for most part, I've been doing editing for the videos for my reaction channel. Oh, that's a nice classic bathroom. I haven't shown mine off. Mine's partially the beach thing, partially with the mermaid flooring. I want to have the beach flooring, but I don't have it, so that's a no-go until I start using Nukazon, which I will soon, since, hey, I don't have that big debt hanging over me. Oh, a dedicated music room. That's neat. I moved my main area to the basement, which works great, you know, having the underwater area at the basement. I don't actually know what to do with my main room. I'm still deciding. Right now, I'm thinking diner. I might make that a room I change up regularly. Let's see a unit, cheesy dog. Oh yeah, hey, the Ring Fit thing. That's a game I am partially interested in, but you will definitely never see me streaming it. Because there is not room in this room. Not by a mile. Ah! Use that for holidays. Well, that certainly gives me some ideas for later. And using the boxes to donate this room is a work in progress when you don't have everything for it. That's neat. Or, yeah, you're just not using it for, you know, no holiday. Which actually reminds me something briefly to check. Because I haven't, because it's been a bit since I checked what exactly day that Halloween is on. Ah. Then yeah, I won't be streaming that day. But I will probably put the last day off a day and just time travel back to Halloween to finish it. Or, well, actually, I suppose it would be time travel back a few days. It'll be a little out of order stream-wise. Ah! That you wish on the lucky stump near the counter beside that. How about showing her and Apple's birthday? And I'd offer to sell you the bait. Ah! Shark guards. Yeah, I got a pair of those in my basement now, along with the sunfish. Placeholder until I can get a hammerhead to complete the trifecta. Not sure what I'm gonna call him. I know you got two good names for the sharks, the whale shark and whale shark Jimbei and the great white Bruce. Obviously references to a character from One Piece and a character from Finding Nemo. But yeah, I wouldn't normally even be streaming on that the last week of the month anyway, since that's the week I now take off for recording stuff for my reaction channel. Oh. Let's see. Map about this? I'll take that as a yes. If you don't mind. That could be a good addition to my own. Yeah, I'm hoping to fade that out eventually, but I've got the rest of this current season of that show to do. Next season, 2 specials, two movies from the spin-off series, and then I want to do 1 season of the Castlevania series, because those are like a big thing on my channel. I do a Castlevania game every year for Halloween. I wish it would line up so I'd start the series on Halloween, but... or start posting, or before. Hello, Joshua Sullivan. Things are going fine. Oh, okay, you just keep shaking that thing until it drops a pine cone. Thanks for the subscription, Josh. Joshua. Hanging out on this guy on Captain Jack's Island here. I'll throw a boomerang game. Did it? I believe they're trying to get pine cones or possibly wasps. Let's see. You should have had a good timing, because this is after I got done fucking with my setup here. I had some issues. The controller I choose to play with, 8-bit Go, SN30 Plus, I believe that's what it's called. It might be SF30 Plus. Both this week and last week, it's been a pain to get synced. Well, yeah, like last 2 weeks and a half, it's been a pain to get synced with my game. Yeah, I played it on and off over the years. Mostly with New Leaf, but I have started at least 2 towns for GameCube. The second one definitely went down the drain, though, when I actually got this. Thanks for the tour. I think he might be heading back to my island now. And I had some years of playing New Leaf intermittently before my 3DS broke. I wasn't playing it a lot at the moment, but, you know, intermittently. Oh wait, that's right, I can just press that to teleport back to my island. But yeah, new. And then, yeah. That was a pain though, because that was the game I was playing at the time. Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows. Oh, you're still on free stars? Huh. Oh, that seems rather nice to me. But I'm not sure what exactly caused the stars to rise or not. I know I went from having 4 stars to I think it was 2 or even 1 when one of my villagers was left. What are you crying about? Hmm? What are you crying about, dog? Crying about something. What you crying about? Crying pretty. Well, that's certainly a neat thing to do. Personally, I've got a heavy water themed well, 2 of them really. I've got my bathroom is I'm planning on, once I get the beach flooring, to finish turning it into a but yeah, you're right. I was getting a jacket, but finish turning it into a beach themed bathroom. What are you crying about, dog? Hmm? Yeah. I had to see about letting that dog get. Make her feel better. But yeah. This used to be what I had my rain room looked at, but I moved it down here when I got the basement. Because it makes more sense to have the underwater room. You let the town fend for itself. But yeah, models, some fish-themed stuff. Some maps. Admittedly, only one that's technically custom. Made from a image of Morrowind. Yeah, that's actually Morrowind. They're fed through that one thing. My shark, my white shark, great white shark Bruce, and my whale shark Jimbei. Reference names. Yeah, I was playing Plague. This is the first visitor I have on my island. Let's see what roads you have. There's me a 3,000 bells. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I get anything interesting to put on my wall. And let's get a flooring to match. I definitely have the in-game money to spend. Let's see what I got. Flat flooring, stormy night wall. Shit, that sounds interesting. Let's see what that stormy night wall looks like. Oh, I love the animated wallpapers they use in this game. That's real nice. That was like a decent foggy effect, so you might be able to use that at the Halloween floor too. Oh, I like the look of that. Might buy some more from them. But first. Oh. I'm going to put this back down. There we go. But yeah. My town hasn't had the most work on it, but I've put a decent amount, like, you know, getting the area around my house looking nice. If I could, I'd have the waterfalls going around completely, but the game doesn't allow that. Oh, okay, so I gotta buy 5 freaking rugs. Rug, please. Most of that shit I got from her wasn't all that great before. Yeah, but it's more convenient than hurling yourself across the thing. That is free tickets. Yeah, yeah. Let's get a medium rug. But yeah, that frustrated me so much that one of the first things I did for this game was buy this just so I could freaking start my playthrough again and get through that game properly. Plague of Shadows. I beat Shovel Knight a long time ago, but not Plague of Shadows. I was really putting off because I was wanting to get a capture card modded 3DS, but that fell through. Mostly because I didn't have money, and then when I did have the money, well, they don't do those anymore. I think I want a new flooring. One that might match the stormy thing more. And I thought Sahara's stuff was mostly crap. I suppose it's just the earlier games giving me that. Daisy Meadow. Let's see what this one is. Play score. That looks fine, depending on what I would be doing with. But I actually really like the look of that. Cloud floor. Need a walling that fits it now. I'm almost tempted to use that on the room, but then that would be not having a gold room, and that's just unacceptable. Spread out. Let's see what this color will buy. Ah, right. That's why. Her rugs mostly look like crap. Well, I don't know. Maybe other people might be able to get used out of them. I don't really like them. I'm actually a day behind on this. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything good. Yeah, you are absolutely adamant to let the town fend for itself. Which, I mean, is at least a little more fair since even in game you're not the mayor. Just the Patsy, they have do stuff for you. For them. Gonna have a brief moment where I attempt to get my controller working again. Been charging for a little bit. Not my priority there, but since I'm just using this for now. Boom. Back on the right day. Come on. Think. Ah. Alright, fair enough. That was one I had the most time into, but I did later play, well, actually, no, I first got my copy of that, like a year or two before I got a New Leaf. Nope. Fucking shit won't sync for some reason. Thing with my computer, but for some reason the switch is. Bit too far. I don't know, maybe the battery on this is just cooked. No, I'd normally say it's a fucking amazing controller, and I prefer it over the official one because you can use it for a lot of stuff on the computer. But I've been having this problem. That's fine. Nice having someone to talk to. Thank you, son of a bitch. Thank you. Oh. I forgot, I can just straight up plug that thing. Connect. Okay. Well, we'll try that. Because I'd much rather use this thing than the Joy-Cons. Partially because I don't know if these are before or after they finally and secretly fixed the Joy-Con drift. Because if you don't know, they did fix that apparently. Secretly, they didn't tell anybody. But that's fine. I like it. I'm on the chat too. Ah, yes, the big old Bluetooth. Update. I haven't got around to making use of that yet, but I'm happy that it is a thing. Give me a moment here, because great. Oh good. No, stop, you stupid. That's the thing I forgot I was having a problem with. That freaking Bluetooth cord. Not Bluetooth cord, but the HMI cord. You guys didn't really know anything outside that freezing up for a little bit, but recently that thing started. If the player LED don't light up when you press the button, the controller is out of battery power. Yeah, charge the battery to use. split up like I plugged it in. Telling me to. Or does all that do is charge it and yeah, sorry about this taking up time. Now, where is that button to get the thing to? One fun thing I found about these controllers, though, because they are using Bluetooth technology to work. Okay. Just pressing that will. Well, no, not just pressing it. Okay, yeah, just pressing that should do it. Come on, work again. Thing must be really dead or something. I don't know. Well, either way. Back to the other controller. Setup. Poor Morley is so self-made an old man beat the entire town. And filling holes. Yeah. At least in New Leaf. The other game, they still had your patsy ass to do it. Usually at the front of the fact that you still owe shit ton of money. Oh, you paid him off? Still owe him a shit ton of money. He'll upgrade your house whether you want it or not. That was annoying. I like that controller, and I recommended it before, but I've had it for what probably is a year and a half now, and quite frankly, it shouldn't be having a problem like this. And mostly, it works fine when I use it for playing Final Fantasy X HD. Which is the other game I stream. Right now, it's that and Final Fantasy. It's this and Final Fantasy X. It's every Thursday. Goes every Tuesday and Wednesday. Short of sign coming up. Then in the day will get shipped around. And then it went. Starting next month, I will also be doing well, actually, I'll be doing 2 Halloween games, one after another. I was originally going to do it in a different order than I'm planning on. But that didn't work out. The 2 games I want to do are Luigi's Mansion and Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, sequel to Aria, the direct sequel to Aria of Sorrow. Normally, I only do one or two if the Halloween game is really short. Like the year before last, I think possibly two, maybe even three. I think I did free. Yeah, I did free. Because of how short those ones I did were. I did Castlevania Adventure. Or was that the year before that? I did no, it was two. That's right. I did Castlevania Adventure Rebirth, and then Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Castlevania Adventure 2 was done the year before that. Oh, they can. That's why the town is a ruin. Every town is ruined. When you don't do anything. Well, over there with weeds, but you get my point. Villagers constantly moving out because their town's a shit pile, because they won't do anything. That doesn't really qualify as news, does it? No, Isabella does not. The only real negative, aside from your time falling apart, in New Leaf about not doing anything is it just means Isabel a little bit. And it's really tough to make that face sad. God. One thing I wish I could do is bump this over a few polygons, pixels, whatever, so it's even with my house. It really annoys me. Like, I'd even fine with it being three blocks wide instead of two, just so it was even with my house. I also wish I could back this one up one thing closer, but the only thing you do without being on a mod island. Gotta get them on the no multi-link spot set up better. They used to surround the entrance of the town before I got things more to my liking. I thought it went wrong, and they downright sunny. Oh. That's right, my shovel broke and I didn't bother replacing it. But yeah. You paid off your home already, doing wonderful. Congratulations. You're debt free and set for life in an amazing spacious town home. Yes. He's like, I know you're just waiting for me now. like, look, I know what you fucking expect from me, but I can't do anything more. I'll suffer, however. For free, of course. Here, this work for life, and it's well done by appreciation. I am proud to offer you a lifetime of free exterior renovations. Like if I didn't need to pay for those. Another rest of this. So we can't extend your house any further. compared to your storage. But normally such storage will not be cheap, so I need an entire cost to be paid up front. Yeah, as your house surrounds you, you try everything that's storage, right? But then before you know it, your storage is full. That was a big motivator to just upgrade my house again, so I'd have room. That's what expanded storage should install. So think it over until you'd like to know more. And on that note, I just like to say that they can continue to service for years. Oh, within the generation. But yeah. Alright. Not gonna bother renovating it, because I highly doubt I unlocked anything new. Why, I didn't need to ask for advice. About my home. Spam my storage. Spam storage will let you store many more things than you currently have. Now, for various reasons, they can't afford all of them. So let's pay. But I believe that's alright. Not now. Mostly because I don't have that much money in my pocket anymore. But I do have it. The Turnip Exchange. This wonderful thing where you share your island code with someone. Someone shares their code, and then you go to their island and sell turnips on their island for a much higher price. It's very nice. It got me a lot of money. I've only used it for this week and last week, and it put me up a lot. Not that much. A good chunk of that I actually got either on my own or from the help of viewers, but it paid off. But in the end, it wasn't what paid off the fairly large last of my loan. Nook, make my storage bigger. Of course, I wish you could expand your home further. I would really like it if my house had one more block all around. Inside, I mean. The main room's big enough, but everything else could use an extra block here or there. But yeah. Last year I did Dunosaur. So why am I doing it again this year? Because I fucked up and purged my saves all the way back to near the beginning of the game. I was almost finished. That kind of broke me. I said fuck it, looked up the ending online, on stream, and even showed it. I got trolled. Before I found it. So yeah, I want to do it again. Never rusted part to add to my shit. Oh, wolf will laugh. White brick flooring, cardboard box, red cosmos bag, cardboard box. I think most of those would get sold, but Hey, apple. But yeah. So I'm replaying that. So I'm doing a ROM hack version of it, called the Definitive Edition. Primarily, the main reason I'm using that is because, you see, Son of Sorrow, unlike Aria Sorrow, with the DS game. And much like how there were millions of Wii games that would be much better if they didn't shove waggle gimmicks into everything. Shut up. I'm not saying anything else. Alright. 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 Oh, got a bunch for just doing that. In this case, the boss doors required you to draw too quickly and mostly correctly draw a symbol to get into. An increasingly complicated symbol to get into. Right? That's fine. That's not too bad. There's no real pressure to get it right quickly. Except on top of that, whenever you beat the boss, you have to do it again. And if you fail, the boss regenerates most of their health. I died a shit ton in that game, and I had a death count. So. And while I might have occasionally not kept perfect track, I did mostly. And that thing was nearly the entirety of those deaths. I was incredibly frustrated. Like I demonstrated, but I don't want to dig out my laser pointer just to show off how shaky my hands are normally. That's not easy for me. Even the simple ones. It was a actual freaking pain. It was awesome. And the game's gonna go much quicker now that I don't have to deal with that much. Oh, I can move those jeans are being out there like loose strings. Press cheek. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, that's what that is. I thought I recognized that naming convention. Tight knit sweater. What's this one look like? Yeah. And now you put upon and God, I mean, it is a little refreshing to hear someone whose response is, "Fuck the villagers, I do what I want." At least outside a certain unnamed subset of the fandom. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, I don't want it though. Again, alright. That one might be useful for holiday stuff. Who knows? On storage. Good deal of this stuff will just be sold. Whirlpool bath. Place item. Might replace my bathroom shower with that eventually. Let's get that turned. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can recolor it. Let's see, anything else I want to add to this room? Right. Got Mama Bear, recently Baby Bear. Need one more to complete that item, whatever the hell it is. Oh. I don't have a lot, all that stuff. Much stuff. There we go. Wait. Don't I at least have some? Customizer stuff? Yes, I do. Excellent. Actually, hold on. Now I can test my blood and stuff. Let's see about doing just that. Give me a moment. I need to take a quick cure-free, 10 or 20-second break. You. Alright. But yeah, I stream, I'm planning on streaming that. It does some other things, but nothing big, I feel like, ruining the first game experience. And even then, I've already played the game, so... Oh, nothing but the record box, but let's see if I got anything from... Sable, because Sable's supposedly giving me designs to use, but I haven't seen them show up in my shit. Or anywhere. Okay, it's just snacking design on there. I mean, that's fair. I bet. Right, that picture. I still need to finish making that. That's a bit of fan art for a show I like. If you can figure out based on the incomplete thing in the name. Well, yeah. But I fed it into that thing that converts it into pictures you can download. It's a lot easier with New Leaf because it just gives you a QR code. It's a fan site. I mean, you can use a QR code for this, but the thing is a little bit better for this game, so. If that doesn't further hint at what the picture is, well, I say hints, but it makes it freaking obvious. This is probably redoable. Oh, okay, it doesn't leave me a custom. Someone. Just lets me change what it looks like. I did it. I think I like the denim one. More right now, so we're doing that. I'm gonna get a different pinball machine out of that, but that's fine. Paste. Swap that out. No, that's not one. There it is. not what I was aiming for, but there we go. There we go. There we go. Bit of a click room, but until the kind of. But yeah, the other game I'm doing. Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. I've never played that before. So with that, so it's definitely something I enjoy adding to my list. Wish I could put things on the bike, but oh shit! I was turning up. I missed. Well, I can always go on to turn up exchange to exchange the last that. Place item. There we go. Oh. Nope. Going into this mode to do it. There we go. God, that was one of the best additions they added in the game. That home designer stuff and the spin-off. Yeah, that looks better. But yeah, I've never played that before, and I was originally going to do that after I played the game, finished the game I started last year, basically. But, nah. I realized how much shorter it is, so I'm going to do that one first. After I beat it, I will do the follow-up. I will follow it up with the other one. Now the plan is, once I start doing those games, I'm gonna do Mondays Final Fantasy X, Tuesdays the Halloween game, and Thursdays 6. With the exception of the second week out of every month being 2 Halloween games in this. This is my big community game, so I always make sure to have a day for this, if I can. Oh, it's on both sides. Well, that's appropriate because the only record I actually own is, in fact, for that show. Don't even have a record player. I got it because it's a limited edition thing. I could not get the follow-up one they made, though. Didn't have the money. So, definitely no complete collection, but that one was of my favorite songs in the show anyways. Alright, Island. Well, that tells me what the next villager book that is. Welcome to Nook's Journey. Oh, spin wheel. I actually once thought about that as a getting one of those for a channel gimmick. But video ones are really costly, and honestly, I struggled with figuring out how to fill one up. Not that. Yeah, I don't need the box. I mean, I had some ideas, but I actually have less of them now. And those ideas didn't really work out because I did try to implement some of it, it did not work out. Inducing a challenge where I try to play a game on stream while riding exercise bike. Yeah, that didn't work out because I think I was using a cord and no. Nope. I need you too. You too. I wish the game would go ahead and release the update where you can upgrade their town again. Shop again. I'm not the biggest fan of how if you've only ever done New Leaf and not New Horizons, then fair warning. This game does something I do not like, and that is flatly in a lot of ways it's a incomplete game compared to the other games. There's a lot you can do you can't do in the other ones. But there's also a lot of features they rather clearly haven't added in yet. And one of the biggest annoyances is, you know, the big thing these games have going for. The seasonal events and everything. Those aren't in there. Until they download an update. And the thing is, those updates are only for that year. That is bullshit. Let's see. Walk those out of the way so I can try to grow some more blue leaf. Some more, whoop. Hey. Stop trying to turn off my screen. I want to decide to sit on my mouse and start scratching themselves. You think it's mostly cats that do that, but no, small dogs too. Oh, oops, not wanna dig that one up. But yeah, I'll be doing that until the games are finished, and then I'll be back to 10. If you've noticed that, I am trying to raise money both on my own and on here to afford Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and the plan is if I do that, I will interlace, when I finish 10, I'll start Mass Effect 1, I'll do 10-2, do Final Fantasy 10-2, do Mass Effect 2, and then redo Final Fantasy 10-2 to get the full ending, because you have to play it twice to get it. Because it's got one of those, story events that can go either way. I think it has a couple of them, but I know it has a big one. And yeah. I'm less familiar with 10-2 because 10 is my favorite video game, but I don't have as much experience with 10-2. I'll only play it once. some reason, these will never grow. These golden flowers. They'll grow from here, or grow from this patch. But no such luck. No such luck. Only, yeah, they'll grow from black roses, but only if you do not, if you're using one of these to wall. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Fucking weeds. Fucking weeds. Isabel, what should we do about these? Me, nothing. Mayor, is that legal? Put select code on. I will make it legal. Ah. 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 Oh. Now you're offside about the weeds, and they're actually useful for shit in this game, so there's an actual reason to pick them up. You can use them for crafting material, and the dude will buy them from you. Actually, that's the big thing. Even trash will get bought from you in this game. So, but yeah. Oh. Let's go ahead and add that. Keep forgetting to put that inside my head. But yep. Alright, Mabel. You. What do you have for me to say, Sybil? So, yeah, new things you can add to different things. But you won't know what it is, as far as I can tell. It must be random. You have to talk to her every day, though, to get her to open up enough to do it. Let's see. Nope. I really appreciate some good purple pants to go with this vampire outfit game. Are you holding out on me? Oh, I do have this, but I have other purple pants I can use. I just didn't seem like they worked well. Still better than shorts. Boom. Alright. Put the pen down, just find little shit. Wait, somebody in there? I might get recipes from visiting people in their homes. But yeah. And then of course after that, back to finish off. I've also played the Master series before. That's not a series I'm going in blind. So I've never actually played through. I was going to, but then the big thing with free happened, and I just wasn't really interested at the time. I was planning on getting around to it eventually, and then that came out. I thought, ooh, this is perfect. I should have yawned top stuff. Anyway. Yeah, I can't use it, but I can drop it down for someone else to use. That's one thing I like. Well, the villagers still expect you to clean up the town and shit. You don't actually get asked to do stuff for them much. They'll just talk to you. Yeah, what you got? Let's see, folks. Sure. What's the latest? We talked on it this time of day, but I get sleepers. These used to be a pain to get, so I'm glad to get one before they're completely out of season. Boo boo. Now, what do you want? You want on? Oh yeah, they give you reactions and shit. But yeah, let's see, it's not, I don't get the money for that. Yeah, for this, or just destroy on my own. That looks like a large fish of some kind. Doesn't have a fin. But the shift in seasons means it could be something I don't have. Now it's a red snapper. Yep. You name your island, not whatever you want, obviously, because they, don't let islands use certain words. But yeah, you can name our island. I named my island Temple. Now, the one who does try to guilt trip you is Tom Nook himself. I mean, okay, yeah, they do actually do some stuff in the very beginning of the game. Like, hey, can you help me figure out where to put my house? And yeah, that's basically it. That was not Godzilla, but it is basically Godzilla. They also have a giant robot. You can get him by earning Nook miles and then buying him through the Nook thing. Yes, he has his own. Yeah, if that sound effect is a fire breath, then make it obvious. Yeah. It's not called Godzilla. It's pretty blatantly Godzilla. Oops. Oh well. Didn't mean to pick that flower. You also get a giant robot, but you only get the recipe, and it is hard to make just because I don't have even most of the pieces needed to make the freaking pieces for the robot. Like, it requires gold armor to make it. The only reason I have anything from gold armor related is because I got invited to a treasure island. They're gonna break. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, but if that doesn't fall through, I've got other things to say. Like in between doing Final Fantasy 1, because I don't really want to go from one lengthy JRPG to another lengthy JRPG that I gotta play twice and just straight. Like, as much as I like 10, and have mixed feelings for 2, that's a bit much. Alrighty. Come on. Give me a pie cone. Give me an acorn. Oh. Money spot. Do I do anything? Oh, what do you know? I actually have. Never mind, I have service. Gotta get used to the I know what order I think by the turnip exchange. Ended up having to rearrange everything because I had to leave all my stuff to take as much stuff to someone else's island to sell as I could. Some people, by the way, you know, it's a thing where you can go to someone else's island just for the purpose of selling, and some people charge, but not everybody. Those people especially, great. They're also taking treasure islands. Oh! Gimme. Could be anything. Trees Bounty Land. Including fall recipes. Got a lot of summer recipes for that, but flip that a DIY idea. Jungle flooring, yeah? Alright, game, let's see what you got me. I mean, that looks better than the last Trees Bounty thing the game wanted me to make. See, yeah, that's that thing you can use weeds for. Actually, look, I could make a nice room out of that. Not saying I'll aim for right now because I'm not going for jungle room. I really wanted something to fit what I got for that room already. That potentially spoopy cloud flooring. But yeah. Oh! Place. Let's see what the assembly panel is. Alright. That's gotta be useful for something. Maybe I could put a design on it. Boom. There we go. Now, where do I want to stick the picnic basket? It's a good spot back here. Nice. There we go. That cleared up some room. Good. But yeah, others include doing things like Shovel Knight. The other two Shovel Knight games I haven't played. Because heck, Shovel Knight itself was great, and Plague of Shadows was freaking excellent. I think the other two games, the one around King Knight and Spectre Knight, would be freaking great. Would not expect. I not realize that you just keep shaking it. Shit will keep falling. Thank you. So much easier to catch now. Maybe that trick works in the original too, but I know they were a pain there. Oh boy. Not a great for that to fall, but again, fast. Finally. Sure, most of the seasonal items so far look like not that great, but yeah. Most of these things are like free games, free game. That one I might, I'm really good for a day or two. Don't have that yet. I own that, but that's never happening on here. Crypto Necromancer, great game. I bought it even for this, but I quickly realized that one, it's a rhythm game, so I can't really do it with the delay I'm getting from. You've got a delay from when I say things and things happen. That has a delay from when things happen and they appear on my computer. I get on that stream sooner, and when it appears on that screen I'm watching, that's when it responds to my controller. There's about 5 seconds between that and which includes add the fact that I can't play it for that long. Really, I'm better than I used to, but oh my god, my eyes couldn't handle that. And of course, I got these two games in here. That I'd love to get a try. A game by the maker of the Bastion. That's old, but I've never played it. And Flashback. Hey. There's also a whole bunch of shit I want here I want to play. Oh, that's the way to word that. Oh, that's the way to word that. No, I get that. Like, there's a good reason why back when I was doing New Leaf, I would quit playing it for months at a time before starting again. The only reason I don't have, I feel like I got that problem is just because I only play it for like once a week on here, and the structure of doing it every week for 3 weeks out of the month at least. Helps a lot. But I mean, I will say you definitely gotta do what Nook wants you to do in this game to progress for a while. But once you've had AK Slider show up on your island, you're free to go. Even then, it's technically possible to circumvent stuff if you find some way to get item recipes early. Like I did, I got this ladder here early. The recipe when I got invited to a treasure island unknowingly. Didn't say no to stuff when I got there, but I didn't know that was at that code before. Still got some neat stuff, including some golden items that I were going to be a pain or just straight up not something I could get on my own. Oh man, I didn't even notice. Red's on the island. Oh. Time to go, pop the, real painting, or statue, or shit. One of the funnier things about Red in this game is, while his shop primarily sells artisans and such, he also has like 2 items that are completely unrated that are clearly just shit he has. But if you're showing interest, he'll try to tell you, oh, that's valuable, pay me money. No thanks. That one's probably a real one, but Wild painting left half. That's only half of the wild painting? That's the real one. I'm giving that, and I'm not giving that to the museum. You couldn't buy that kind of aura. Well, you could and should. Let me help you out. Red, you conniving little. Please ignore the beep. One of those was the gear finally catching up with. Oh, you subscribed to me. Just looking this up to see if I can get it. Yeah, and if I don't use Switch games in between it, which I think I probably will. I have a host of PS2 games I also want to give a try, including 4 games out of my a bunch of my favorite favorite game series, Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. Lion painting left panel. New horizon. Thens. Thankfully, people have provided guides. Worm, wild painting, left half. Okay, on the left side, if the god is dark, Look, you monster. Me, you birthed this Ishmael. I must live with it. Again, and New Horizons. New Leaf's version of the character is still much nicer than. No, you're gonna have it for only. Alright, 10 times as much. Is a lot less bad at that whole thing than he was in. The original. He actually gives you a choice about whether or not he charges you outrageously. It just says for this thing to be separated into two panels, but yeah, it looks like the right one. Fine it. Gotta wait to get the other half, but yeah, it should go well in the room.
Yes.
Soundboards. Got all of them. A whole variety of sounds, but don't show up much over here, and I do sometimes forget to use them when I should on the other channel. Like, and of course, all from Ocarina of Time. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, it's a lot of damage.
Phil Swift. Jack and Dexter. The item gets sound. I love it. Or important item gets sound.
Oh no.
Knuckles. The minute I thought about doing a soundboard, I had to get that sound.
I'll have two number 9. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
San Andreas, and of course,
Yes.
David Key doing Megatron from Beast Wars. So, not from a clip of Beast Wars. It's actually come from a clip from a game review. Game review, toy review someone was doing, and they got David Key to do the Megatron voice a bit in it. Because it was one of those really expensive Japanese-only toys. And Japanese Beast Wars was weird. Like, it was a fairly serious story, and they made it very much not a serious story. Put most of that away, move this over. Put storage, put Storage. I mean, I tend to keep but not fill. Let's see if I can redesign that simple panel so it's actually not shit looking. I was right. It's mostly used for plane panel, pegboard. This must be for putting things on outside. Gold. Huh. Oh. Finally, I get to see these things that Maple has been giving me. As they assume. Yeah, I think these are meant for me displaying stuff outside, huh? Traditional 2. Playful. Oh yeah, it's real playful. Golden crossbones. That's sushi. Ah. Yeah, I think these are for decorating outside. Neat. Let's see if I find one I really like. Oh, they're the donuts. Yeah. Boom. That must be how someone recreated that chapel. I'll get around to using that stuff later. But yeah, my favorite game series, just like my favorite game, despite being a big Nintendo fan, my favorite game is a PlayStation 2 game called Final Fantasy X. I'm streaming the HD version, which, among many things, is for PC, which, oh my god, the improvements they put on that thing. So good. So good with the improvements. Oh. Good. I got all I needed those. Yeah, I collect them either to sell for lots of money to Flick and CJ, or to trade to get statues, which either decorate my house or my town, or island. I could have sworn I just stuck a wasp back in. No. Accidentally tried to put it back in my inventory and I forgot that this sticks into the storage. No. Earth boring. I guess I didn't. Nope. I guess. Oh no, there it is. Oh no, there it is. Lost number 4. Lost number 4. This room is mostly dedicated to bugs, but once I get that storage upgrade, I'm probably just gonna start sticking all my bugs into storage. Even if it helps me remember what I haven't gotten turned into statues yet or not. Place item. Place item. One storage. One storage. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, Final Fantasy X. And my favorite game series is the Ratchet and Clank game series. Even though I've only ever done the PS2 games plus one of the PSP games. I did try to do both of the PSP games, but when I did it, the game just didn't work, so that got put off. That got put off for a while. I meant to get back to it, but yeah, it never did. That's because I had problems with that PSP. Yep. Yep. But I got it on a PS2 plus 4 out of 4 of those early games, and I definitely want to play them again. But wait, if you're a fan of the series, or are only very least familiar with them, but especially if you're a fan of the series, I recommend you check out a channel called Useless Podcasts. They're currently doing a Let's Play of the latest game called Rift Apart. But that's not important. What is important is there are 2 Let's Plays called for Ratchet & Clank 2 and 3 called Developer Commentary. Yeah, they were game devs who worked on the games. Don't know. If you're not familiar with the games, well, they're really good games. Oh, chap, proper timing. No, I'm shopping, because I end up buying 2 for the same thing. I don't need that much stuff, so I'm going to take them on and give you a lantern. Well, I could use more fodder for selling. But, time to go back to trying to find all the fossils. They also did a Let's Play for 1, but they didn't work on the game for that point. If you're not familiar with the game, Ratchet & Clank is a game series made by Insomniac. They made the Spiral games, which they were the original creators of Spiral before it eventually got into Toys for Bob's Hand, I think that was. And much like how that was their pioneer game for PlayStation 1, Ratchet & Clank was their big thing for PS2. Actually, it was their big thing for PS2 and PS3. I don't think they did any games for PS4, but they brought it. Well, no, wait, they did. They did one for the movie. If you're not familiar, they had a movie game. It was one of the it's one of the video games that got a movie. From what I understand, it didn't do exactly great, but I think it's still considered better than most video game movies were before Detective Pikachu and Sonic came out. Which I've seen neither, but I've seen none of them because I do not want to get spoiled for the rest of the game of the series, and well, yeah, I just didn't get around to it. But they made a movie tie-in game, which was essentially just which is a reboot of the series that they obviously didn't continue on. But it's a good example of how the series has grown from the first game, just from what I've seen. And the game is well liked because, reboot or not, it's a good game. Because they took off. Because one of the core things of that series, at least in the PS2 area, from everything I understand about the PS3 era, was iterating and improving on each game, even if only a bit. While the fourth game on the PS2 didn't do that, that's because it was a spin-off that went in a completely different direction, which I don't think was bad, but it was obviously a one-time thing. But the future series that was called for PS3 did the same thing, and then that came out, and with again an improvement. Everything I've heard rips apart the same thing. If you're not familiar with the naming convention of that series, at least in America, each of the games are named in a certain particular style. Ratchet & Clank 2, Going Commando. Ratchet & Clank 3, Up Your Arsenal. Ratchet & Clank for the PSP, Size Matters. Ratchet & Clank Future, Quest for Booty, Ratchet & Clank Future, A Crack in Time, and of course, Rips Apart. And the reason why not every country calls it by the names, it just numbers them. The only ones that broke the mold were the reboot, which just went by the original name. Deadlock, where it just went with what was called Ratchet Deadlock, due to the fact that Clank wasn't in it much. I mean, he was, but he wasn't a core part of the gameplay, so. No, Ratchet was in it. Clank wasn't in it much. He wasn't a core part of gameplay. Secret Agent Clank, which is as far as I don't even know how canon that game is. TLDR, at some point in the series, the Clank, the character, becomes a movie star, and the Secret Agent Clank movies, James Bond parodies. And Secret Agent Clank, one of the PSP games, falls that. I don't know if it's going, he really was a secret agent, became a secret agent and was using it as a cover, or if it was just set in the movie version. Anyway. But yeah. As a matter of fact, they do actually change the story quite a bit in the reboot. Which, I think it works. If it's a good story. Like, I don't want to go into detail in case you don't know, because, it's not Shakespeare or anything. Well, actually, no, it is Shakespeare. Up your arsenal. Shakespeare wasn't exactly, Shakespeare was great because he appealed enough to become a nominator to survive. Modern day, not because he was some grand artiste. I could have sworn I had an entire line of flowers over here. Wow. Oh well. Oh well. Precisely to keep these things from growing here, but I suppose they must have the ability to crowd out even flowers. But yeah. Ooh. Oh well. That always works if you're at the long angle. That's fine, those are still valuable even without them. But yeah. One of the founding principles of what make that series go so good was, well, again, aside from the, improving each game, it's the fact that the series, well, the foundational principle of the first game is, how did the devs put it? Oh yeah, blowing shit the fuck up. Third-person shooter where a big part of the game is, all the neat weapons you buy over the course of the game with that encourage a variety of ways of playing and dealing with your enemies. And you can tell because of the way the commercials for that game are set, which you can unlock in game, and they're pretty great. Like one of the weapons you get is a decoy club, which throws out a ball like you're throwing a bomb with that's another weapon, a bomb. The decoy glove is similar, except instead of a bomb, you're throwing a expandable decoy of the character that enemies will attack instead thinking it's you. And the commercial involves a kid using that to try to get out of chores. And it's a bunch of silly stuff like that, just focusing on the weapons. It's great. The main characters are Ratchet, a little, rather unique alien dude, at least in setting. Saw him a while back, so that's not important. What is important is, he's got dreams of being the local equivalent of a big name, well-beloved, hero slash Starfleet officer slash shit like that, yeah? He's got some hero worship and wants to meet his hero and become like him and all that shit. So he's trying to fix up a ship to go and do that. At the same time, there's our good old main character, Clank. Clank is a itty-bitty little robot dude, about the size of a bat. Because that's what he is most of the time, the main character's bat. He was rolled off a line of war mechs being built by the bad guy. But apparently the computer building it malfunctioned. It also conveniently showed him a video of what the bad guy's long-term plans are. After a spoiler to mention it, since it's real early on, he's a real estate mogul selling property on a new planet. Oh. Except when I say new planet, I mean it's a new planet, one built by it, going around and ripping entire chunks out of other planets to put it together. Yeah, that's the type of setting we're dealing with here. But yeah. Shortly after seeing that video and then getting a copy of it, a bunch of the normal size war mechs show up to capture Clank. So he manages to escape and crash lands on the main character's planet. Other main character's planet. And thus they team up to go save the world. Clank to get to a hero who will actually help him. And Ratchet because he wants to go, be like the hero. And it's real convenient because, as it turns out, Ratchet went for all the effort of building himself a spaceship, but kind of forgot the fact that he needs to have a navigational computer to fly the spaceship. Thankfully, Clank counts as one of those. But yeah, it's very much a case of the characters growing and bonding over the course of the journey because and I might even be partially misremembering what Ratchet's goal was. No, yeah, it was, in fact. To be a hero like his hero, but Ratchet's not exactly the nicest of guys. Starting out. But yeah, you follow his journey, their journey, and through it, like I said, you gather up money from the enemies, buy weapons, and buy upgrades, gadgets to help you get around. Better platform, including upgrades for Clank that lets you hover, move underwater quickly, and hover longer and better. You get a jetpack. Eventually. Ancestral fossil. Assassin. Well, one of the, and of course, there's the best weapon in the game, so you're unlikely to get it on the first playthrough, because yes, the same has a new Blame Plus mode. The Rhino, which can only be bought in that game from a shady salesman. Why they call the Rhino? Well, it's one of those shortening of longer names. It stands for Ripya Anu. And it is great. The Rhino is a long returning staple gun in that series. I can't say it becomes better and better game, because I know there's a point where it'd be tough to beat. But at the beginning, it's just a rapid fire missile launcher firing 9 missiles at once. And it keeps getting better. I believe the second game, it becomes a machine gun of missiles. Just devastating the enemy's hell. Eventually, you get I forget what the details of the gun itself, but I do know this. While you use it, it plays, I believe, 1812 Overture. Yeah, that one that one old, I think Beethoven or a bit of classical music, always associated with shit blowing the fuck up. Just utter boom, 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 boom. And it is a fucking thing of beauty. But yeah, that's one of the iterations you get. The other is the new game plus. You see, in the first game, when you beat the game, you can start all over. You also just go back right before the boss fight, but start all over. This lets you start the game with all your weapons, all your gadgets, and even things like the PDA, which lets you get ammo on the go for a surcharge. Oh, good! I got new fossils to donate. Make donation. Triceratops. Only one, but that's their money for me. I mean, yes, it is done. Triceratops is complete. Oh, the museum is also another thing that they improved in this game. I'll give you that much. Now, where to begin? So, usually well equipped for combat. Well, it's free horns, impressive bony frills, help fight off birds like T-Rex. And also, all the temporary items are also attracting mates. You can like it. These are all the things that I have for body heat or attracting mates. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? But yeah. But. A what machine gun? A rocket machine gun. As in, it's a machine gun, but instead of firing bullets, it fires rockets. This is understandably the most powerful weapon in the game. It is absolutely an absurd weapon of mass destruction. It is great. Usually I can find the beetles fighting each other up there. That's my favorite thing about going in the museum, seeing the different beetles I've collected over time. Inside they want to fight each other over the sap. But yeah. Gloriously over the top. I love it. But it's got a few other fun weapons. It's got a, I believe it's the Chickinator. Might be called something else in that game. It's another series staple. A weapon that turns enemies into harmless animals. Next game, it's and in Ratchet & Clank 1, it's a chicken. And it pairs well with the vacuum gun, which sucks shit up and fires at your enemies. Set them into chickens, suck them up, then fire them at their buddies. Hello, Sonny. Oh, rocket guns are a real thing. Don't get me wrong. But not to the degree of rapid fire. Like I said, it gets more absurd than that. Like I remind you, there's a version of that weapon that plays the that one bit of Beethoven when you're blowing shit up with it. Of course, that's not the only absurd weapon. I remember at least one of the games I haven't gone around to playing yet, having a disco ball that makes enemies dance to it. If you're wondering, you just walked me to talk about my favorite game series, Ratchet & Clank, thing I plan on getting to eventually, but not right now. I haven't played the PS2 games in forever, and I never did get around to doing the PS3 and up games. Thank you for the subscription, Sonny. Oh, time to go solve my puzzles. If you're wondering, right now, what I am streaming is this every Thursday, Final Fantasy X, Tuesday and Wednesday, and I do Halloween, and during the Halloween, and after until I complete them. I'm going to be doing 2 games, Luigi's Mansion, never played it before, that'll be fun, Castlevania Dawn Sorrow. I have played that before. I even streamed it. That ended in failure though when I actually deleted all my progress and for nearly the entire game. So we're coming back this year with a ROM hack that takes out one of the most annoying fucking shit in that game. A stupid fucking game you have to do every time you beat a boss, and if you fail, the boss regains their health. I'm doing that. and at least for October, it'll be commenting that this the Halloween game I'm on currently, and this, except for the second week of the month, where I will be doing 2 of the Halloween games from Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, and I don't stream the last week of the month because I do recordings for my reaction. But yeah, back to Richie's thing. But yeah, so again, that particular bit of absurdity is later. One of the best things about the New Game Plus, though, is when you start over, aside from the fact that you now have enough money, you might have enough money to buy the, well, no, you absolutely have enough money to buy the Rhino. Not only does it actually get cheaper on your second playthrough, but you still keep all your old money, so you'll almost certainly be able to buy it by the time you get it. But yeah. The other. Yeah, I know there are actual rocket guns in real life. I've heard of them. But again, it's kind of the difference between a lima bean and a sensu bean. One's food. The other's will feed a normal person for a week. Like the original Rhino, it's honestly fairly normal. You know, it's a little out there. It's a big gun that fires 6 big potent little rockets out once, but that's it. And it takes some moments and it would technically take a few moments to take a bit to reload, but of course it's faster in game. But the second gun, the one I'm calling machine gun, actually will keep firing until you're out of ammo. And will reload automatically. But yeah. The big thing that makes playing the game again fun. It unlocks 2 things. First, skills points. That's been in there. Yeah, and Ratchet & Clank. In their game since Spyro. But it unlocks things like cheats and commercials and bonus and dev commentary stuff, and so fun extra stuff. The other thing is it unlocks a shop. Well, you can technically get to that during your first playthrough, but it's in a very hard to reach in area. Whereas in your second playthrough, it's like beside the second area of the game's starting point. So it's real quick to get to. And inside it is a shop where you can buy upgrades for all your weapons using a collectible currency you have been collecting throughout the entire game. Yeah, the Rhino. The machine gun one was number 2. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about, Ratchet & Clank. Unless you are familiar with it. I'll keep talking later on. Because, hey, it's fun to talk about. And it gives me a chance to gush. I always fucking love that. But the second game improved on that even more. Sure, the gold weapons were nice. Was it platinum? I think they were gold, so they were gold weapons. Well. If there was any gold in that thing, I'm not getting it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. 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 Ah! Yeah, then you know what I'm talking about. I was talking about that series. The Ratchet and Clank, at least the PS2 games, are my favorite video game series. PS2 plus the PSP game, though, that one's definitely doesn't have the iterative feel that the first three games had. Honestly, the more I talk about them, the more likely those will be what I will end up substituting for Mass Effect if I don't get it. Yeah. Like right up there, I've got complete inbox for the first three games plus Deadlocked. But yeah, that's what I was gushing about. Ratchet and Clank, the Rhino. Freaking love that series. I love those games. I really do love what they did with the second one, where the upgrade thing was part of the normal playthrough. But no, not yet. I do plan on getting to it. It'll probably be a while since I don't currently have it. At least for buy order, I've got a few games higher priority. The only reason I got Deadlocked recently was because it only ended up costing me a couple of bucks, and I had a few games that I wasn't gonna ever play, but that I could trade into a small store for enough credit to get it cheap. But nah, I've never played Shadow Crossing. It's always been on the list of things to play. I'm familiar with it, and I even know the plot. I've never watched a Let's Play of it, but I've seen clips of it. I know how it ends and everything. Heck, I even know about that hidden area that you can only get to if you play New Game Plus the game over and over again. From the final cutscene of the game. No. Actually, I wonder what my town's rating is right now. It's cleaned up, set up a bit better. What you say? Is it better? But yeah. And then free improved on that, and by taking the leveling system and making it making it longer. And I've heard really good things about what they did with the Future series. Still on 4 stars. Probably need at least one more islander to serve the island because I'd rather move here. But I instantly fell in love with the place. These build themselves so big and bright that you can hardly make out a star in the night sky. Until I shall be ready to show the guys sometime. I am degraded, blah blah blah. Alright. El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. I feel like I've heard of that, but as one of those things you've heard of and then forgotten about. I'm gonna look that up. Because I feel like Like, I've at the very least watched some gameplay, heard a description of what it's about, and seen a review of it by G4 TV, maybe. Back when that was, well, actually, it's a thing again. But back when it was on TV. God, that is some memories there. G4 TV. I was very late to that. Didn't watch it as much, but. Yeah, I think I'm remembering some details about this. Ascension of the Metatron. That's where my brain was going when you mentioned that game. I've only seen a little bit, but it did look fun. That name gave me a bit of a biblical feel, and I'm like, wasn't there a game about that? Or you were a white garbed character, and yeah, that's basically all I remember. But it did stick there, that name and just a brief bit of footage. Yeah, it was probably a review by one of the shows on G4 TV. The one with Adam Sessler. His co-host, whose name I can't remember at the moment. Like, oh man, G4 TV. That takes me back when they were on TV. And yeah, I am honestly incredibly shocked to see that they have returned from the dead, and even involved some YouTubers like freaking Gerard, the completionist. I've watched that guy forever. That's how I found out about it. Yeah, that does sound familiar. It's one of those things that I didn't do, but it's stuck in my memory a little bit. And you're definitely bringing some stuff back. It definitely sounds interesting. Unfortunately, well, I do have a not PS. Is that a PS3 game or a Xbox 360? Because I have a Xbox 360. I don't have a PS3. And well, I haven't. It doesn't really do discs anymore. And when I say I haven't, I mean I have it in storage because I didn't think I'd need it anytime soon. All I've got is my PS2 and my GameCube, both of which still actually play discs. Honestly, my plan was yeah. My plan was to eventually do PS3 360 games, but the only one I've done so far was that DuckTales HD to celebrate the finale of DuckTales 2017, which I fucking love that show. I reacted to it. It's probably the most popular thing I've ever done reaction-wise. No, probably. It is the most popular thing I've ever done reaction-wise. I think it mostly because I was one of the first people to do it. And I fucking loved it. And when it was over, I made sure to do that. Play the DuckTales, the HD DuckTales game for the first time on string. But after that, yeah. I have a bunch of digital games, but I don't think that's the one I thought. So that'll probably be a long time before I ever get around to that. Or at least until until alternative methods catch up with the Xbox 360. Because I know the alternative methods have made it to the PS3 at least, and are doing a decent job. But I don't hear good things about the Xbox and 360 communities. But the alternative methods. the alternative methods are how I plan on handling things like the PS King, the PS3 Ratchet and Clank games, because with the planned obsolescence of the PS3, because if you haven't heard, the PS3 has this wonderful little defect that makes it so that when you need to replace the battery or something like that, the system will no longer play discs until you've hooked it up to the internet, at least, and it's synced with the server. You can see why that's a problem. Oh, it definitely sounds like an interesting game. It's giving me Bayonetta and DMC, oh, not DMC, Devil May Cry. Don't want to get mixed up with the reboot. Yeah, that most people don't like, but from what I understand, still had good gameplay. Which are also games I'm not really familiar with as playing myself. I have played a chunk of DMCA 1, not DMCA, DMC 1, but I put off my latest playthrough for plan to stream it. But yeah. But that basically means I have no real plans to try to get a hold of a PS3 anytime soon. So if I want to play those Ratchet and Clank games and all the other wonderful things released for the PS3 that weren't released for the PS4, or won't be released for 5. Well, I mean, that sounds about on par with what I remember from the Bible. That sounds like the way they were portrayed. There, at least. But yeah, the alternative method for the PS3 have made good strides recently. So that's probably how I'm going to do that. But that's a long way away, honestly. Now, even the Ratchet and Clank is a long way away because it's only an alternative if I can't muster the money to get Mass Effect by the time I finish playing Final Fantasy X. And considering that, at least with the original game, for a semi-complete run, it can take 150 hours. I don't remember that part, but honestly, that doesn't sound that far off what they could be, given, you know, the giants. Ooh, that looks like something big. Oh, it's the enemy. But yeah. To be honest, alternative method or how I'm planning on doing Luigi's Mansion too. But yeah. Honestly, the big reason I'm playing this aspect so much is because I said I'd do it back when I thought my money would be available. Because I got hit by hard times and I've never been able to spare it for that. Well, I imagine there's what's called inhuman monstrosities. Probably looking like something Lovecraft was cooked up due to the fact that, quite frankly, even the biblical angels, according to the Bible, did not look like little humans with wings. Some of those descriptions got freaky. So it sounds fun. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, if I hadn't made that promise, even if no one was there for it. Because I really do want to do it, and it uptails nicely with my plans for Final Fantasy X anyways. I'd probably be saving up for Breath of the Wild instead. But, that's it. So I wouldn't be playing it in between Final Fantasy X because that's a long game. But yeah. Alright, no, I blew lost my train of thought. You as well. I'm gonna be finishing up soon, so you chose a good time to say goodbye, Josh. Joshua. See you later. Right. Where was that? Right shooting. Discussion about New Game Plus. Oh, yeah. I always joked about the name of Insomniac being very appropriate because it certainly gave me insomnia. Yeah, I played those games all the time. I remember when I was younger, when I finally got a PSP, which I had one for years, I got lucky, and got that game immediately for it. I have a birthday gift right during a move. And that was perfect because I had nothing else portable to play during that move. And that pretty much salvaged that from being a miserable nightmare. Even though I did end up destroying my headphones twice during that trip. Was a good game. Really was. Alright, size matters didn't really improve on the previous three, but it was at least on par with 2. And I had a blast with it. I beat that thing twice by the time I was there. But yeah. Oh, now I remember where my train stopped. Yeah, Final Fantasy X, 150 plus hour game in the original, mostly completed. uh, much shorter in the newer version because the newer version has so many convenient ways to grind, and while I haven't done some of those off screen like I was intending to, which would have saved some time on stream, it still saves a lot. It's gonna be a while before I'm through with it. Both because one of the things I plan on doing is a difficult enough thing to get down. It's gonna be time consuming as frick when I play the game. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah. So, it's still gonna take me a while. Cause like, it's 5-ish hours streaming a week. A day, and 10-ish hours a week. So streaming twice, which again, will be half. And which will be knocked out by quite a bit while I do the Halloween game. It will probably take 2 to 3 months to get through, honestly. I know, it's a little weird for Halloween stuff to do that. I mean, like, Luigi's Mansion should be done before the month is over. So I'll be ready to start the other one, but yeah. But yeah. Luigi's Mansion. But the other one takes about 40 hours to sell. Less time because I won't have to deal with the bullshit fucking thing. There we go. And yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get through it, so I don't think this is going to be even relevant. It's probably gonna be into next year. It should be easier once I can change my once a month reaction recordings to once every 2 months, and change out the reloading my screen manager so I can someone at my end of my screen. I don't know how to do that on the YouTube side of things. I'm going to start looking that up soon so I can, I'll start sharing the love. Ow. I like that guy's stuff, but honestly, I think I'm gonna look for someone in New Horizons category. Host. But yeah. And I'm hoping I go back to 4 streams, which should make it that go a lot faster, but it's probably not going to happen until, again, I finish up with MLP and start Castlevania. Which, hey, look, I think this month I will finish up with Season 8 easily, and at that point, it'll just be recommended for you. Yeah, but how many? Ah! Looks low viewer count. Looks low viewer count. Looks low viewer count. Hey, this person looks lower viewer count. Let's share some love with this person. Piper Honey. I will get the host up. Here I use for this. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get all that fucking by the time. It's over, but it won't be until I finish off that. I think this season will be done by at the end of this month. Morning posting comes up to shorten the amount of time I can record, and then next month I believe I can make a fair dent into season 9. I'm gonna try the month after. Even if it might cut into my time for normal recording stuff. To do 2 weeks, just so I can put the Fincher and ending 9 that month. Then I just have to do Castlevania, and no, that's not much, you know. Like, cause I've got four specials total to watch along to do reviews for alongside the reactions to MLB, and that'll be it. Then do the first season of Castlevania, just the first one, before I shift until at least I shift to style back to a less hard time-consuming reaction set. Because right now, not only am I recording, I'm not doing any of the editing. All my free time I have, we're going to editing. A lot of it's going for recording. So I have a lot of things to record. And then I have to edit them all the rest of them, giving me a little break month. So yeah, I want to get this shit over and done with. And once then, I can take more of my time, because Castlevania's not, the seasons aren't as long. But, I rambled on long enough. Please say hello to Piper Honey. Be kind and courteous. An ass. Seriously? But see y'all next books is for the Twitch. As for YouTube. See y'all later.